뜨거운 박수 함성으로 결승전 대결을 시작하겠습니다. 진짜 우승 최초의 우승자가 나왔습니다. 그 이름은 다크 방영우.
Please welcome and the World Championship Series former Liquid Asia champion.
2019 Mountain Dew GSL Season 3 Codex Reversal.
Welcome back, everybody. We are now up for the losers match of Group H. It's going to pit Liquid Tasia against Team LP's Patience. Jake, is Tasia going to pull it out and surprise us?
I mean, I want him to.
Don't we
I
all?
want him to, but it's a hard road, especially after the first series of TVPs we saw. I think Trap is a different player than Patience. But I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, you know? I don't know if someone who's more aggressive or willing to be more aggressive is a good or bad thing for Tasia in this game.
Sure.
So I'm quite scared for him. But if he can do it, that would be incredible.
I mean, we saw him open up with a really unique strategy, one that literally neither of us had ever seen before in game number 1 of his last series. He's chosen King's Cove for his map, but Thunderbird going to be the first one. Do you think he's going to have something crazy ready for us on Thunderbird? Or do you think he'll try and go with a little, or is it useless to predict this guy?
Well, I think Patience should be the one who's prepared something crazy, so we'll have to see what goes on.
Just to throw Tasia off his game. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, old man, you're not ready for this, but we'll find out what he's going for as we get into game number 1 on Thunderbird.
I believe this is the max packs. Or maybe it's not. I don't know how this works, actually. Normally, I think you build your first gate on the map, or in your base, and the second gate on the map.
I think that's usually how the Max Packs works.
I don't know.
Oh no, it's
Or
just
is the first pylon first
It's the
gate?
first pylon in the main, and then second pylon and gate outside.
Okay.
Your first gate is to
Well,
get
anyway,
that cellular
something is up
quick.
here.
And whatever it is.
This is not a normal probe. Okay.
Something is up. He's keeping that probe a secret
This
as
is the
well.
second gate for
Not
sure.
moving it in.
It's the only thing that makes sense. It's not like you're sending a really early scout to go in. There's nothing else you proxy this early either, so.
First gate in the main.
What? Oh, that's the scout. Okay, never mind.
Okay, there's the scouting probe.
That's how it looks normal.
Sure. Oh, interesting. Proxy Stargate? Proxy
No,
Robo?
No. It's too fast.
It does feel very fast for something like that.
Yeah, this has to be the second gate. This is not the max packs, though. This is just like a normal thing. I think a proxy stalker.
Proxy Cybercore?
No. That would be a little weird.
I mean, we've seen other crazier stuff in this matchup before, but yeah, second gate on the way. There it is, proxy gate.
Gate, cyber.
Okay. Pretty solid build from Patience. Might throw Tasia off his step just a little
Yeah,
bit.
this makes sense too. Like I said, throwing Tasia or off his step is a good idea, especially if you're a Patience and you have all these strategies. Like he's, a man of many builds.
Oh yeah.
CC on the way. You kind of want to let this happen. You don't want him to not build the command center in the low ground. This is the whole point of the proxy gate.
Sure.
If for whatever reason Tasia built it in the main, that would be really bad for him.
Tasia gonna go ahead and scout over. Will he suspect anything?
I haven't seen the main base of the Protoss, but if there's 2 pylons in the main, he shouldn't expect too much. It's a little strange. It's gate cyber. Okay, instant
Ooh,
cancel.
Wow.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah,
it's pulling the trigger a little early, but I think it's not a bad call.
And a barracks on the high ground. So without knowing what he's up against, he's already preparing really solidly against anything.
The problem is that if Patience just takes his Nexus now, he's not even in a bad spot, really. Like if forced cancel, the CC's not even on the way right now. So
Wow.
if the Nexus goes down, he's in a pretty good spot.
We see him chronoing out that
He's building a lot of
second
units.
adept.
And a Stargate, okay.
Stargate behind it. Stargate in the main base, though, hidden back in the back corner of the main base.
Yeah, you don't want to build it on the proxy. That would be a little weird. There's a Stargate and a gateway.
You double down on your proxy location. But the bunker's finished up. I mean, Tasia's going to be fine. Although
Tasia's going to be fine, but we're probably not going to see a huge commitment out of Patience. I think we see a Nexus come down very soon. Yeah, look at that. There's a probe there already.
Boom.
This makes the most sense, right? You're not, really forced into the pressure and by any means.
Sure.
Like, sure, you have pylon and a gateway on the map, but your Nexus is faster than the CC.
So a good opening gambit by Patience and a good response by Tasia.
Yeah, Tasia pulling the trigger a little early, I think, but this is better than just dying.
We've seen him play that way a couple times though in his first series. Better safe than sorry. Several times we saw him make these decisions where he said, oh, he had a couple of options there, and he opted for the much safer one.
That was a really early chrono. He still hasn't started any unit. He lost like 5 seconds on that chrono for no reason. I don't know why. Could have just waited 5 seconds.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Starport
Unacceptable. Okay. If I was his coach, I would fire him right now.
We bring these players here, and they waste 5 seconds of their chrono.
5 seconds is a lot of. You're joking, okay? But this is a lot.
I know. All right. So, Tech Lab on the factory. Cyclone.